We have new reaction this morning to President Trump's primetime address, where he claimed China interfered in the 2020 election. The president later shared the documents that he believes prove his point.
Eyewitness News reporter Monica DeAnda here in studio with more on the fact-checking of this. Monica.
Well, good morning. These here are just some of the declassified documents released just last night by President Trump. Some come with large redactions. The president claims these documents reveal vulnerabilities in our country's election system, election fraud, and specifically interference by China. His speech led to his main argument. He wants Congress to pass the Save America Act, his sweeping elections reform bill. This morning, a closer look at President Trump's primetime address in which he claimed China interfered with the 2020 election.
Our elections were left vulnerable to being rigged and stolen, and the trust of the American people was lost. This cannot be allowed to continue.
President Trump did not provide any evidence showing votes were altered. Instead, he made several documents public, posting them on the White House website.
I'm announcing the immediate declassification and release of critical intelligence revealing shocking vulnerabilities in our election infrastructure.
ABC News reviewed the documents and found they describe efforts to obtain, not alter, voter records. Many voter records can already be legally obtained from states. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer telling reporters Trump is looking backwards because he's scared to lose in November. And Jim Himes, a top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, says Trump's claims are dangerous, especially with midterm elections coming up.
He's laying the foundation to be able to tell America after Election Day that the election was corrupt and therefore should not be respected.
Republicans also responded. Georgia's Secretary of State saying, quote, "I will review the reports and supporting documents." And Ohio Secretary of State saying, quote, "President Trump offered some concerning information that needs to be fully examined and investigated." Most of the intelligence leaders Trump pinned blame on were appointed by him, including the directors of the CIA, National Intelligence, Departments of Justice, and Homeland Security. President Trump says he has ordered the Department of Justice to prosecute those believed to be involved. And this morning, China firing back, saying the allegations are completely fabricated. Meantime, as for the Save America Act, which would require people to show ID and proof of citizenship to vote, Senate leaders say the bill does not have the votes to pass. In the studio, Monica DeAnda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.